What is going on, people? Welcome back. Whether you are trapping on a straight talk tiny device or your phone is more on the medium size like smaller Galaxies and smaller older iPhones, or you have bigger plus size phones like the Galaxies and newer iPhones, do not worry because I have a mobile controller that is good for all of them. Now, the problem I've found with most mobile controller devices is they are too stuck in one range. They're not as flexible and can fit a lot of phones, and a lot of them are cheap and they break. But for the best price, in my opinion, $18 for the BABST mobile controller. I don't know how to pronounce that, BAFST maybe, but this is the best one I've found through experimenting. And I just want to say real fast that I'm not being paid by this company to review this controller. Trust me, I wish I was, man. I wish I was making money off of this. But this is just me trying to save people some money. And as you can see here, the biggest improvement for having a mobile controller is the fact of being able to scope in, aim, and shoot all at the same time. So it basically gives you way more versatility, being able to literally fire while you're rotating around looking at enemies. Now, all in all, the controller feels pretty good in your hands. It does come with a cooling fan, which is very easily accessible while you're playing with just simply touching the back of the controller. I personally use my middle finger, and I do not even have to restrict gameplay at all to turn the fan off and on. And like I stated before, this controller is one of the best because even if you have a tiny phone, you can still completely get full function out of this controller. It doesn't slip, it fits snug, and it feels really great on all types of phones. So if your phone is not plus size or bigger like most phones are now, it's not a problem. One thing I do want to say that is a great improvement on this controller is the fact that you can have your charger and headphones plugged in at the same time, because the recess that the controller joysticks have with the triggers allows you to have both in while still fully gripping the controller, and it really does not affect your trigger pull at all. The response is fantastic compared to other controllers I've used in the past, and I've tried multiple trigger controllers, the ones that have 4 and 5, but I have probably went through a dozen controllers, and this is the one that honestly has stood the test of time. The fact that you can have your charger, your headphones plugged in, still have full grip of the triggers, it feels good in your hands, and the response of the silicone triggers is amazing. Now, this controller out of the box, when you purchase it, will come with a USB charger. This is used for charging the actual controller for the cooling fan, as well as you can use it to actually charge your phone while you're playing. Now, the downside of this is, I will say, it doesn't actually charge your phone while you're playing. It just more or less keeps it at a stagnant percentage. It's not really going to make it go in the positive, but it won't make it dip any lower. But it comes with a USB charger, so if you have an iPhone, it's not going to work. You're honestly just going to use it to charge the actual controller. Of course, you can use your own if you feel like dealing with the excess cable length. But like I said, it plugs in fine if you have it to the outlet. But thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys on the next one.